The following is a special presentation of the NCW Life Channel. Welcome to the 2017 commencement ceremony of Wenatchee High School. Today's broadcast is made possible by these fine sponsors. Alignment Pros, committed to excellence. Alpine Home Inspections, for all your inspection needs. Bay Equity Home Loans, your home for loans. Cashmere Valley Bank, the little bank with a big circle of friends. Caldwell Banker Levine, the most trusted name in real estate. Discount Auto Glass, gets it done right the first time. Dr. David Parks, your best smile starts here. Global Car Care, we speak your car's language. Merry Maids, relax, it's done. Osprey Rafting Company, your river company. Papa Murphy's, bringing families together through food people love. Parsons Photography, celebrating 70 years of capturing smiles. Screaming Octopus Massage, connecting mind and soul. Smitty's Pancake House, where friends have been meeting for over 50 years. The Rack, where we play every day. And United Way of Chelan and Douglas Counties, Youth United. Thanks for joining us on the NCW Life Channel, your local television station.
If you could please rise for the presentation of the colors. Gentlemen, remove your hats.
Let's give it up for the class of 2017. What do you say? And the wonderful staff. Thank you. Color guard, tit, hut, forward, forward. And salute.
Maddie. Jillian.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. Good evening. I'm Senior Class President Carly Kuntz, and on behalf of the Wenatchee High School Class of 2017, I extend a warm thank you to all that have come to share this memorable evening with us. Members of the administration, faculty and staff, honored guests, family, friends, and most importantly, seniors. Welcome to the 113th commencement of Wenatchee High School. This night is very special to all of us in so many ways. We are full of excitement, emotions, and memories. We think of where we've been, where we've come from, and where we're headed next. There's adventures to be had and life to live. We're here not only to celebrate the graduating class of all those friends, family members, mentors, and teachers that helped us along the way. In that thought, the class of 2017 would also like to take a moment to thank the staff of Wenatchee High School. In particular, we would like the staff members who are retiring or moving on after the school year to please stand and be recognized. Thank you. I have absolutely loved my time spent here at WHS. 4 years flew by, and so many great times came along with them. One of my earliest memories was my freshman year, early in the fall. This crazy boy I knew from middle school got up in front of the entire student body and asked me to homecoming during an assembly. From freshman year to senior year, that crazy boy has stuck by my side through thick and thin. I'm so lucky to call him one of my best friends, and I'm so excited to see all the incredible things he has yet to do. On behalf of the class of 2017, it is my pleasure to welcome to the stage Matthew Springer.
Good evening, and on behalf of the class of 2017, I would like to welcome everyone to the 113th commencement ceremony of Wenatchee High School. First and foremost, thank you for giving me the opportunity to deliver the commencement speech. After being informed and, well, looking up what commencement actually meant, I was actually honored. Now, graduates, we've made it. And as you look back and reflect on the past 4 years we've spent together, you may experience a great deal of nostalgia, which could in turn bring tears, or, well, not tears, just allergies you didn't know you had. But as the brilliant Dwight Schrute once said, people underestimate the power of nostalgia. Nostalgia is truly one of the greatest human weaknesses, well, second only to the neck. And though they may be bittersweet, the memories we've created here will last a lifetime. Between the lip dub, the senior walk through our grade schools, and the countless hours spent trying to get out of the parking lot. I mean, really, can we not just create a third exit or something? Anyways. But all of these have made us experience everything high school has to offer. I would like everyone to close their eyes for just a moment and picture the first day of senior year. Remember the doors open wide, welcoming like the gates of Dante's Inferno, or at least in our case, Alcatraz. Remember the smiles everyone wore with the joy they made to reunite with unseen faces. And remember just the nervous feeling to start the last year of high school. I want you to remember this day because this was the first of many lasts. Our last Battle of the Bridges game, our last homecoming, our last and, well, first litter box game, our last prom, and now our last day as a student of Wenatchee High School. So while you recall and yearn for these days to return, remember that we have our entire life ahead of us to create new lasting memories. As we look towards the future and prepare to begin this new chapter, I realize it may seem hazy and a little unclear, as most of us have no idea what's ahead. But as Michael Scott said, an astounding philosopher and a connoisseur of paper, thanks SAT vocab, sometimes I'll start a sentence, and I have no idea where it's going. I just hope I find it along the way. Well, as of tomorrow, we start a new life, and many of us don't know what it has in store, but we will find it along the way, just as we will find ourselves. Now, there are many adults and even kids here that do not speak English, and for this to be a true representation of our student body as a whole, I believe this message should be one for everyone to understand. So, as voiced by Antonio Machado, a Spanish poet and leader of the Spanish literary movement, caminante no hay camino, se hace camino al andar. Al andar se hace camino, y al volver la vista atrás se ve la senda que nunca se ha de volver a pisar. Wanderer, there is no road. The road is made by walking. By walking, one makes the road, and upon glancing behind, one sees the path that will never be trod again. So remember, as we begin our unforeseeable future and start our independent lives, you must create your own path. But as you create this path, be sure to stay true to who you are and never follow anyone else's trail. Well, unless you're in the woods and you don't have path. Create one that follows your passions. And though you can't go back and make a brand new beginning, you can start now and make a brand new ending. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Moses Lerber, president of the Wenatchee High School's Honor Society. Tonight, I'm honored to recognize Wenatchee High School's 2017 valedictorians. I will be assisted tonight by Sabrina Jew and Kyle Turner. Please help me welcome, in no particular order, our 7 valedictorians: Brendan Britt, Kathleen Dodge, McKenna Norlin, Matthew Springer, Arya Tornabene, Jessica Wiersbicki, and Cameron Wood. These students are truly academically excellent. They have maintained a perfect 4.0 grade point average for all 8 semesters of their high school careers. Together, they have taken many college and high school courses, over 50 honors or AP courses, and over 20 years of international language. We will now recognize them individually with a valedictorian stole. Mr. Brendan Britt. Miss Kathleen Dodge. Miss McKenna Norlin. Mr. Matthew Springer. Miss Arya Tornabene. Miss Jessica Wiersbicki. And Miss Cameron Wood. Let's have another round of applause for these fine, fine students. Thank you. You may be seated.
Please welcome Carly Kuntz and Jillian for our musical act tonight.
Places I remember all my life, though some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some have gone and some remain. All these places have their moments with lovers and friends. I still can recall. Some are dead and some are living. In my life, I love them all. But of all these friends and lovers, there is no one compares with you. And these memories lose their meaning when I think of love as something new. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before. I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life, I love you more. There are places I'll remember all my life, though some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some have gone and some remain. All these places have their moments with lovers and friends. I still can recall. Some are dead and some are living. In my life, I love them all. Though I know stop and think about them. In my life, I love you more. In my life, I love you more.
I'd like to welcome to the stage Marcus Garcia to introduce our distinguished alumni.
All right, so I definitely can't keep with that. That was amazing. Let's just give that one another hand of applause. Before I start this, I just want to say one thing. My family is, I just love you guys so much. You guys have been there for me always and always love me no matter what. And I just want to say, I love you, Mommy. You're the best mommy. So, I am Marcus Garcia, and I have the pleasure of introducing the class of 2017's distinguished alumni. Each year, the senior class recognizes a Wenatchee High School graduate who has demonstrated an outstanding commitment to his or her career, community, and country through examples he or she sets after graduation. It is my pleasure to announce that the 2017 distinguished alumni is Miss B.J. Kuntz, Wenatchee High School class of 1987. As a student at Wenatchee High, Ms. Kuntz was involved in many athletic and academic activities. She was a distinguished athlete in volleyball, basketball, softball, and track. She was a member of the National Honor Society and the Natural Helper Mentor Program. When asked about her memories at WHS, BJ spoke of the impact of inspiring teachers like Mr. Benner. She also recalled the impact on building character and relationships on the long bus rides. During her own graduation, her father Frank was selected as this distinguished alumni, and today she receives this award as her daughter Carly graduates. After graduating, Ms. Kuntz received a scholarship to play volleyball at Gonzaga University. She earned her teaching credentials at Gonzaga, began teaching after she completed her degree. BJ taught and coached for 10 years in both Rogers High School in Puyallup and here at WHS. BJ was selected as an inaugural member of the WHS Athletics Hall of Fame in 1994. For the last 15 years, she has worked as both the Wenatchee School District Athletic Director and now as one of our WHS Dean of Students. Her dedication to helping students here at WHS succeed is notable. She's been integral in creating the Panther House here at WHS for students that often don't have the support at home, as well as providing food and clothing for those that need a little extra help. We're fortunate to have her here at WHS. On behalf of the class of 2017, I ask that you now please join me in honoring Ms. B.J. Kuntz as the Wenatchee High School class of 2017's distinguished alumni.
Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, class of 2017. This is really a great honor for me in a couple of reasons. One of them, since I've become the Dean of Students, I have gotten to spend a lot of time with students in the class of 2017. And I feel like you guys as a group have really helped me learn to be a better administrator. And so many of you have shared your struggles and your stories with me over the years that you have helped me understand really what it means to be in high school 30 years after I was in high school. And things have changed a little bit. So I really appreciate how much you have done to help me be better, and you're going to help the students that come behind you be better as well. The second reason this is very special, as Marcus already shared, when I was wearing my cap and gown 30 years ago, it was my dad that was the distinguished alumni. So I appreciate the opportunity to do that with my daughter graduating. So thank you again for that. I want to share briefly to you a few perspectives from my job that I do right now. Specifically, about many of the students here that are graduating that have faced tremendous barriers. And you know who I'm talking about. Students who have had to use considerable persistence, grit, determination, stay-with-itness, and plain old everyday survival to get to the finish line today. Many of those relationships started as me calling you to my office. It was usually absences, tardies, and of course the conversation about the unexcused absence, which you really weren't absent because you were just late and the teacher marked you absent and didn't fix it. So thank goodness that conversation is water under the bridge now. It could have been about grades, it could have been about credits, or that darn cell phone. It's always hard to know what brought you to my office. But the part I loved is how those conversations almost always ended. As the relationships built and as I got to know you and you got to know me, we began to discuss what are the barriers and why is it you came to see me in the first place. There's people in this group that have faced such tremendous barriers that I want to share a few of their stories. One of your graduates, I think, spent most of his senior year, sleeping on a mat on a hardwood floor. He didn't have a mattress, he didn't have a bed, but he came to school every day. He had a positive attitude, he was on time, and he spread love to lots and lots of people. He persisted, and he's here today. I know kids in this graduating class that have lived most of their high school career at a friend's house. Not at home, not with parents, but they persisted anyways. And sometimes when you don't have that parent every day pushing you and helping you, it's easy to build up some resentments and some frustrations and some anger. And those things can become barriers. But he came and he made it happen. I remember a month and a half ago where he was convinced he wouldn't graduate. When 2 or 3 days later, he came back. And the smile on his face last week when he realized he was going to graduate was precious. I can't remember how many conversations we've had with some of your parents. They were worried about you. They were wondering if you were going to get here. They were worried that you weren't going to school or you weren't passing your classes. And whether it was the parents' support or you found the grit and determination within you, you're here. You persisted and you made it happen. And I also know that there's many of you that dealt with depression, anxiety, and different kinds of struggles that made it hard for you just to walk through the door some days. Sometimes just walking in with 2,000 other students can be overwhelming, but you did it anyways, and you made it through. I know that there's students that have dealt with death, have dealt with personal illness, and many, many struggles, but you're here today. I also can't not mention that I am a little sad for some of my buddies that didn't make it. And they didn't make it maybe because they didn't have that grit and determination that you found within you. Maybe they didn't have that one last encouragement from a parent or an adult. And I hope as you guys get your diploma tonight and you think about a couple of your friends that aren't here tonight, that you encourage them and you inspire them to make sure they get to the finish line. Every one of you has a story, and not one of you got here today without a certain set of barriers and stresses. 13 years of school doesn't come easily. As you move on to the next phase of your life, you will continue to face roadblocks. And just remember, you can do it. One day at a time, one step at a time, and no matter the barrier in front of you, you can get through it. One of my best friends at Wenatchee High School, Mr. Tom Cooey, security guard, he does some blogging on the side, and when I told him I was going to have this opportunity to speak tonight, he shared with me a blog that he had written, and I asked permission to share it tonight, because he is a darn good writer. And this is what he said, and I quote, "It seems we are always a bit scared of new beginnings. But if you could pick a day when everything would stop changing, would you? Everything would be forever familiar, and you'd always have the same people around you, and you would sink into the warm comfort of routine. But if you think about your first day of school and all of the things you've learned since then, all of the new heights you've soared since that day, all of the friendships, all of the experiences and great times you've shared, would you throw all of that away? I wouldn't, and I doubt you would either. New beginnings are what led you all to each other. Maybe all of us carry around a day or a time that we wish we could hold on to forever, something we wished never did change. Maybe the best lesson from all those years of school was taught on the first day. Don't be afraid of new beginnings. Change is not a sacrifice, it's a privilege. So I want to be one of the very first adults to publicly announce that we, as all the adults, teachers, parents alike, are very, very proud of you for sticking with it and getting to the finish line, excuse me. Congratulations, and thank you for letting me be part of your journey.
Thank you, Ms. Kuntz. It's now my pleasure to introduce the class of 2017's faculty speaker. This year, our class has selected a man who is retiring out of science at WHS for 30 years. We are proud to have him address us tonight. Please welcome Mr. John Spencer.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, colleagues, administrators, school board members, distinguished guests, and of course, the awesome class of 2017. Woo. My name is John Spencer, and I've been a science teacher at Wenatchee High School for the past 30 years. To you, the graduating class of 2017, I am both humbled and honored to have been chosen by you to share in your special evening. Tonight is special to me in that I am graduating also. Like you, I am changing from one phase of my life to another. After 30 years, I am retiring from teaching. It has been a great 30 years. If I had to do it all over again, I would. Someone asked me the other day, after 30 years, what would you say was the one thing that motivated you to get up and go to work each day? Using the standard teacher cliche, I said, of course, my students motivated me. Reflecting upon this, I began to think back on the various interactions and relationships that I had with different students over the years, and a smile and a peace came over me as I reflected. I thought of Juan, the young freshman boy I had in class over 25 years ago, who, when called upon in class to answer a question, would avoid eye contact and shrink in his seat and would not answer. He always seemed to try and hide and not participate in class. One day, I got him alone and asked him to read a paragraph from a book, and to his embarrassment, I found out what I had suspected, that he could barely read. After contacting the proper people, we got him help with some of his reading. Over the next 4 years, Juan and I kept in touch, and the transformation in this young man was amazing. The day before graduation, he stopped by my room and said, "Come here, Mr. Spencer." I said, "Okay." And he said, "Do you remember this spot where he was standing?" And I said, "No." And he said, "It is the place where 4 years ago you asked me to read from a book. I wanted to thank you for getting me help with my reading as it changed my life." The next night, Juan was at the podium giving the student graduation speech to his graduating class. He had become a confident young man, and I was blown away. Juan is why I came to work each day. I also thought of Spencer, a young man that emailed me recently to tell me he had just graduated from college with his teaching credentials in chemistry, and he wanted to thank me for the patience I showed him while tutoring him in chemistry. He said I inspired him to become a teacher. Spencer is why I came to work each day. I think of Carissa, a young lady who struggled with her quizzes and tests and was discouraged at the beginning of the year. After challenging her to come to meet with me to learn how to study properly, she took me up on the offer and began to be transformed. 3 weeks ago, I handed her her first perfect score on a quiz, and the beaming smile on her face said it all. Over the past few months, I saw her grow in confidence, and she has been less stressed. Carissa, you are why I came to school each day. I think of Lazarus, a young man that came into my room each day all this year with a song on his lips, a dance in his step, and a hunger to learn. His love of life was infectious to the whole class. He never complained, and he always had something good to say. He was kind, polite, and a blessing to all. Laz is why I came to work each day. And Laz, I know you're out there. I love you, man. And to you graduates and others who over the years were involved in the numerous pranks that you pulled on me, such as ping pong balls falling out of my cupboards, squirt gun fights, lab stools hanging from my ceiling, a pile of Christmas trees in my room, and goldfish in my sinks. You are why I came to work each day. To the countless students that I got revenge on for pranking me, I thank you also, for you are why I came to work each day. To my wonderful and gifted colleagues that I had the privilege of working with, you are why I came to work each day. So after reflecting on all of these things, what is it that I want to share with you, the graduating class of 2017? It's about relationships. A quote by Henrik Edberg says, "At the heart of life lie the relationships we have with other people." My life was made full by my relationships with you. Your memories, just as mine were in high school, will be the strongest when you think about the people you interacted with. The friendships you've developed over the past 4 years with your peers and your teachers will stick with you all of your life. These are great years, and it doesn't stop here. As you venture into your future, remember it is the people in your lives that will make you rich. They often have what we do not have: various talents, skills, creativity, views of the world, and just plain unique personalities. We become enriched by these things because of our relationships. A quote by Anais Nin says, "Each friend represents a world in us, a world not born until they arrive, and it is only by this meeting that a new world is born." And of course, being a chemistry teacher, I had to share this. The meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed. Carl Jung. Class of 2017, many times this year I saw examples of great friendships between many of you. True friendships where one could see you really care for one another. It reminded me of friendships that I had in high school that are still very strong today. My friends have shared in my celebrations and my struggles. A Swedish proverb says, "Shared joy is a double joy. Shared sorrow is half a sorrow." Even though relationships are not always easy, if we work at them, they help us build community. When we are part of a community, we help each other, and we help to make the world a better place. I know many of you will venture out from here into many places of the world and will do great things. Some of you will be drawn back to Wenatchee because of the great community here. If you do not return, I challenge you to build solid relationships and great communities wherever you go. It is getting harder in the world to build community, with all of the discord and the distrust tearing at the fabric of our lives. I challenge you to overcome it. I challenge you to take a stand. A quote by Benjamin Franklin says, "If you would be loved, love and be lovable." Class of 2017, thanks for helping to make my life rich. I have been blessed by so many of you. May your future be likewise full and rich. And oh, by the way, don't forget, as you start your new journey in life, take time to have a little fun along the way. Yes, Christian, I'm packing. Love you guys. God bless.
Thank you, Mr. Spencer. Pleasure to introduce your last student speaker tonight, Miss Maddie McLaughlin.
Hi guys, and good evening to all the family. I want to start off by thanking you for allowing me to speak with you today. High school is coming to a close, and it's been 4 years of absolute chaos and beauty. A lot of changes are going to happen very quickly in the next coming months, but I have faith that with our education and with all that we've learned about life from the faculty and from each other, that we'll get through whatever life throws at us. I know that I have learned so much in the past 4 years about myself, about others, and about unconditional love in general. I know that what I talk about in the next few minutes might not feel applicable to all of you, but trust me, it is. I'm very aware that when I look into this crowd, I see many faces of people who I don't even know the middle name of, and to me, that's a failure. But I look at each of your faces, and I see the smile lines and the worry wrinkles and the various emotions that connect us all because we've all felt them. And all of us have hurdled over mountainous obstacles and hardships. Saying that, I want to take a second to acknowledge everyone who's sitting in this crowd right now, because we have all reached a milestone in our story. And I am so thankful to share this moment with you and speak before you today. There comes a point in life where we need to be reminded more often than we need to be taught. We've been so fortunate to have staff that have taught us and reminded us on how to be better. The English teachers, they've taught us that the lessons within literature are boundless, so long as you actually open the book. The math teachers have taught us how to think in a different way and pull all of our previous knowledge to tackle the one problem at hand. The social studies teachers, in my opinion, have such a bummer job because they just have to talk about how humans are the actual worst. But they talk about it with such passion that it us that we have a say in how tomorrow can and will be better. The science teachers let us in on the secrets and magics of the planet and give us opportunities to expand our perspective on our reality. The music and art teachers have taught us how to create something beautiful, something that will make others feel something. There's also the staff that we most often take for granted. The custodians, the librarians, the cooks, the office ladies, and our admin. All of these people have had an effect. And it's so important that we recognize that without the people around us, we would not have had the opportunities to grow in the same ways. I know that I wouldn't have grown half as much as I did without you guys, the peers in my class. I learned that it's okay to be weird and awkward and smile at random people in the hallways because sometimes that's all a person needs, an acknowledgement of existence. And considering that with each experience we grow and learn about life and others, we kind of owe it to the people around us to let them know that they're important. Because whether we know it or not, we're shaping each other. After I realized this, I saw the importance of being intentional. Intentional acts of kindness and appreciation are so important, and I can't stress this enough. Let me clarify. I know there's going to be people who test your patience and your kindness and your efforts, but moments of conflict are opportunities to learn and be better. Reaching out a helping hand to someone who you don't necessarily like or agree with is the purest form of vulnerability. To feel is to be vulnerable. Vulnerability sounds like truth and feels like courage. Now let me say this a little louder for the people in the back. There is no equation where opening ourselves up to emotional exposure equals weakness. Emotion is one of the greatest human connectors. Vulnerability creates vulnerability. So I encourage you to get a little uncomfortable, to get real and to be real, to allow yourself to feel and connect, because that's where the magic starts. We're all going out into the real world, and we are undoubtedly going to feel alone. But we will find someone who gets it. We're going to try different things and fail and rise again. No experience and no person can ever strip you of being enough. We should make it the norm to embrace difficulty and embrace suffering because growth happens there. Life is difficult, and once we accept that life doesn't owe us anything, we realize that this life is about something so much bigger than ourselves. Saying that, it's not about you, and it's not about me. Our individual happiness should not be our life's purpose, because when the happiness ends and suffering begins, where does that purpose go? If we let love and service and company be our purpose, we can't go wrong. If we live a life through the thought that there's always a better way of doing things, we open ourselves up for lifelong learning and to be the best version of ourselves. This world becomes a whole lot better when we realize that we get to choose. We get to choose to love everyone. We get to choose to be out to give and not to get. And we get to choose where we go from here. I encourage you all to consistently strive to be better, because this world is crazy, but it's ours. When you appreciate someone, tell them. When you get the chance to improve, take it. Time flies by and so many memories are made, but none of it would have happened with the people next to you. Thank you so much, and congrats, guys.
Good evening. I'm Eric Anderson, and I have the privilege of serving as the principal at Wenatchee High School. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the staff at Wenatchee High for their enthusiasm, hard work, and unwavering dedication in preparing each and every one of these seniors for the future. I truly believe we have a teaching and support staff second to none. Please give our WHS staff members here in attendance a big round of applause. Next, I want to thank the parents and guardians here in the crowd, for without your love and support, these fine students would not be where they are today. Now, graduates, congratulations, you finally made it. You have completed the first 13 years of your academic journey, and this evening we gather to recognize and honor a once-in-a-lifetime achievement, your high school graduation. Your freshman year, you stepped through the doors of WHS, facing the fear of the unknown. Trepidatiously, you began your high school journey filled with uncertainty and doubt. Yet with each passing year, each new experience, you conquered those fears, you squelched those doubts. You became confident in your abilities, and during your time as a Panther, by opening yourself to new possibilities and carving out your own niche, you have transformed from the someone you were going to be to the person you have become. Now, as you turn to the next chapter of your life, revealing the blank papers before you, what story will you write upon those unpenned pages? What legacy will you leave? You again face the unknown, but this time it is different. Your ability to adapt to changing situations, your eagerness for discovery and tenacity in finding solutions, coupled with your outstanding leadership and accomplishments through your high school journey, have paved a path of success for your future. Class of 2017, you have left your mark on our community and Wenatchee High. You have raised the bar for the classes that follow, and you will be missed. To conclude, I would like to wish you all the best of luck, and again, congratulations. Now, Mr. Brian Flonez, Superintendent of Wenatchee School District, I attest that this class has completed all of the Washington State and Wenatchee School District requirements for graduation. The class of 2017 is ready to receive their diplomas. Jumping up, jumping down, jumping up, jumping down. Be ready.
Seth over here is going to be the first name tonight. Okay? Seth, first name.
I think David said there's only 2 over there. Oh, there's 4 over here. So should I go over? No, send someone else. David should be over there. I'll go on that side. David's over there. Stay here. And then put the cards right here. You guys got it here. Said you guys got it over here. Just stay here. Just stand right here. Are you reading names? Oh, he was first, I guess. All my kids are banned.
Seth Ezra Sager.
Amber Kaylee Wiggin.
Dylan Ethan Hermanson.
Jake Dustin Baird.
Nikita Rose Goforth.
Sonia Garcia Dominguez.
Kylie Marie Taylor Romo.
Benito Mendoza.
Carmen Mary McMaster.
Martin Mendoza.
Carly J. Kuntz.
Ivan Rafael Chavez.
Ryan Michael Thompson.
Adrián Pantaleón Sandoval.
Mateo Kelly Springer.
Enrique Terán Melchor.
Cody Stewart Walton.
Tobias Rainier Butler.
Patrick Joseph Allen.
Thomas John Nelson, Jr.
Claire Johnston.
Karin Valera.
Lexus Ann Sherding.
James Elliott Franklin II.
Casey Nicole Lynn.
Kevin Cabrera.
Madison Elaine Smith.
Daisy Samantha Montejano.
Paige Catherine Chivilicek.
Anaí Sanchez Mendoza.
Hannah Renee Eckert.
Daisy Monique Vega.
Kyle Gomez Turner.
Judith Ariana Torres.
Sabrina Joanne Zhu.
Naya Martinez.
Cameron Haley Kuntz.
Judith Cardenas.
Kathleen McNeil Dodge.
Felicia Marie Lima.
Tyler Allen White.
Moses Lerber.
Peniel Grace Holland.
Moses Lerber.
Hannah
Kate.
Melissa Keen Batista.
Casey Taylor Anderson Kuligowski.
Miguel Ángel Sendeno Torres.
Alexis Ramsey Rivera.
Carla Alcaraz.
Casey Morgan From.
Caitlin May Bratcher.
Anna Kate Davenport.
Javier Juarez.
Delaney Marie Merrill.
Samuel Emilio de Grete.
Brianna Whitney Moselle.
No, I take it.
Chase Alexander Chambers.
Spencer Dean Ingle.
Abby Marie Fenhouse.
Delaney Aurora Yant.
Matthew Russell Hamilton.
Madison Suzanne McLaughlin.
Megan Lynn Howard.
Olivia Eve Kenk.
Christina Ann Heater.
Matthew Bowen Clive.
Logan Michelle Moore.
Austin Gabriel Harris.
Rachel Cruz.
Dylan Michael Kleinert.
Julieta Cantero Valente.
Ivan Drew Collins.
Marcus William Pelayo.
Garrett Lloyd Oberfelder.
Caleb Clark Pringle.
Cameron Martin Bryan.
José Manuel Fuentes.
Colton Gilbert.
Ian Walter Gilton Tamjin.
Brendan James Britt.
Aiden Michael Fadich.
Jessica Ann Wiersbicki.
Saraí Hernández Rubio.
Rebecca Ann Herring Bay.
Mayra Esquivel Blanco.
Isabel Cameron Lee Dressel.
Paulina Gutierrez Garcia.
Aria Rose Tornabene.
Lisbeth Jacqueline Camacho.
Vivian Noyd.
Victor Ramirez.
Hendrik Peter Kaiser.
Ismael Julio Rocha.
Madeleine Kate DeVries Lalaine.
David Michael Snyder.
Jacob Harrison Barnwell.
Natalie Rose Moon.
Abby Ray Phipps.
Jessica Leanne Parker Correa.
Shannon Brycelyn Jackson.
Elena Grace Odell.
Zachariah Matthew Pope.
Jillian Rose Payton.
Megan Marie Sawyer.
Isabel Louise Howell.
Alicia Marie Strosham.
Kendall Grace Buack.
Mackenzie Kate Callahar.
Amy Kathleen Sand.
Autumn Elizabeth Reed.
Michaela Peyton Caroli.
Aliyah Smythman.
Alora Link.
Alyssa Monroe Riker.
Carson Elizabeth Keene.
Cora Camille Van Lith.
Tori Morgan Simon.
Kayla Sadie Ann Forsberg.
Jordan Robert Kerr.
Megan Mackenzie J.
Quentin Riley Hamilton. After like the next 7.
Reno James Franklin.
Dylan Jacob Lewis.
Samantha Joe Sturm.
Connor Sean Ferris.
Tasneem Omar Mohammed.
Solomon Philip Dormar.
Olivia May Greenwood Jack.
Alexander Adam Paquette.
Jason Jerome Cook.
Natalie Aguilar.
Cynthia Anaí Quesada.
Jacqueline Romero.
Celeste Nicole Duenas.
Mayra Janet Murillo Ruiz.
Heidi Estela Quinteros Ruiz.
José David Bay.
Myra Castro Arroyo.
Karina Estrellita Pérez Rao.
Diana Martinez León.
Kyle Thomas Bowman.
Saraí Trujillo Montesino.
Hannah Shambri Shamsky.
Roselia Martínez Flores.
Aurora Jane Alexander.
Keely Savannah Reed.
McKenna Raquel Norland.
Serena Roseanne Prunty.
Jaden Michael Roy.
Liliana Onofre.
Riley Lind LaRue.
Miriam Saraí Castellanos Bueno.
Danielle Hatmaker.
Jessica Garibay.
Maria Luisa Rosales.
Abigail Perez Flores.
I'll have him say your name.
Justine Lynn Raleigh.
Alondra Varovines Herrera.
Miranda Renee Standerford.
Rosy Garnica.
Gemma Delgado.
Gabriela Luisa Morales.
Alyssa Kriana Dudgeon.
Cindy Mejia Herrera.
Jessica Marie Potter.
Delia Bettina Goodwill.
Oh yeah, you owe me $1.
Michelle Audrey Grantz.
Melissa Gonzalez Pina.
Felicity Lenore Elaine Budd.
Ryan Desplank.
Maya L. Chornyak.
Joshua Party.
Karen Cabrera.
J. Michael Terry.
Samantha Anna Lee Yeager. Samantha Anna Lee Yeager.
Preston Michael McKinney.
Johnny James Shocker.
Austin Ray Lozano Nunecker.
Otto Gia Chow.
Javier Lopez.
Connor James Cairo.
Felix Ivan Galvin.
Todd Wheeler Spear II.
Carlos Miguel Reyes.
Víctor Luis Trujillo.
Osman Daniel Velasco.
Andrés Uriel González.
Luis Angel Gutierrez Rodriguez.
Kellen Jacob Lamy.
Jose Alexander Sandoval.
John Hagel Richardson Jackson.
Alex Medina Perez.
Dylan Richard Rose.
Maria Guadalupe Diaz Robles.
Jacob Carcut.
Anne-Marie Shannon.
Sophia Saray Garrison.
Israel Barrera Lopez.
Brianne Nicole Marker.
Martha Isabel Silva.
Elena Michelle Miller.
Sarah Jung Amel.
Hunter J. Corder.
Lisette Gonzalez.
You are? Travis Dean Green.
Brigham James Marker.
Alexander John Solar.
Bryce Christopher Tussey.
Ángel Arceo Cárdenas.
Luis Carbe.
Logan Andrew Fernashia.
Antonio Garcia Mata.
Brandon Manuel Luna Gomez.
Kiana Taylor Field.
Gibran Espinosa Canseco.
Paige Murray Kirschner.
Ethan Parker Collins.
Jillian Marine Grenis.
Hannah Rain Hedderly.
Tyler Austin Perman.
French kids coming up.
Gunnar Matthew Hausman.
Jamie Ray Evans.
Alyssa Marie Taylor.
Mandy Grace Heading.
Sarah Allison Murray.
Lucas Nathan Martin Ourdin.
Nathan Elijah Thompson.
Gianni Valentino Veronese.
Braden Thomas Reynolds.
Killian K. Hagee.
Connor Jacob Morley.
Watsonan Kelsanga.
Eric Alexander Evan Calderon.
Tita Prakarunto.
Taylor Dayton Street.
Beatriz Trestin.
Madison Michelle Olson.
Alessia Gisela Mendoza.
Grant Douglas Eilers.
Anna Lee Cisneros.
Keegan Chance Romig.
Noel Lee Menzel.
Bryce Dean Peters.
Kathleen Aileen Orr.
Benjamin William McKay.
Lauren John Morgan.
Jack Ryan Rogers.
Shay Austin France.
Jonathan Patrick Tilley.
Samuel Richard Yunker.
Trevor Raymond Wiles.
Grant Donald Carroll.
Michael Allen Thomas Jr.
Kyle James Schmaltz.
Luke Anthony Thompson.
Joseph Bradley Reyna. Keith Wilkins.
Marcus Anthony Garcia.
Cutter Keith Wilkins.
Rowan Matthew Parmenter.
Luke Henry Worley.
Taylor Madison Trainer.
Jaylene Isabel Bravo.
Alyssa Jordan Mobley.
Everardo Reyes Zúñiga.
Jorge Uciel Vieira.
Taylor Janae McVicker.
Mariela Alejandra Morales.
Melanie Jean Freihover.
Jaden Michael Dauphin.
Blake Schneider.
Chantel Nicole Embry.
Julissa Flores Medina.
Chantel Nicole Embry.
Alexa Rochelle Garcia.
Lisette Alcenet Rios Campos.
Alexa Rochelle Garcia.
Anna Karen Navarro.
Alyssa Yvette Macias.
Carmen Alinianet Maldonado.
Morgan Lene Miller.
Alexandra Sendejas Pérez.
Ángela López.
E-man.
Aaron Ruiz.
Yeah, maybe.
Helen Giselle Gonzalez.
Imanol Estrada Ramírez.
Can you say Tony Hersain Esquivel?
Tony Hersain Esquivel.
Emmanuel Rivera Garcia.
Eddie Daniel Hamilton.
Alexis Esqueda Valdovines.
Andrew Isaac Carlson.
Bradley Alexander Baker.
Gabriela Jocelyn Rodriguez.
Cole Ryan Martin.
Kira Nicole Nelson.
Jesus Andrew Figueroa.
Melena Brianne Cook.
Alexandra Carolyn Sine Smith.
Ira Jeffrey Lawrence Olson.
Hope Aaron McFetridge.
Matthew Stephen Parkins.
Benjamin Daniel Schaefer.
Julissa Mendez Sanchez.
William Lawrence Weekamp.
Julissa Guadalupe Rivera.
Tiberius Wesley Harwood.
Rosa Elena Villanueva.
Dylan Sutton.
Itzel Osiris Kasiki.
Caleb Anthony McPeters Price.
Stockman Jr.
Shannon Therese Kavanaugh.
Nicholas Corwin Robinson.
Catherine Nicole Larson.
Verónica Arroyo Pérez.
Matthew Scott Waterbury.
Adelina Guadalupe Cabrera.
Tammy Doan.
Daisy Zavala Magana.
Riley Ellen Sweem.
Emily Prieto.
Wood.
Brian Josue Garcia Orozco.
Alice Lynn Wright.
Kenneth Richard Seebeck.
Elaine Louise Stiles.
Okay.
Maximiliano Felipe Vega.
Griffin Alexander Owen.
Jaylani Kylie-Ann Stevens.
Yuriko Moriyama.
Ruben Hoya.
Sofía Escobedo.
Lalo Joel Morales.
Eli G. Soto.
Alvaro Anaya.
Nicholas Daniel Mosley.
Teresa Denise Barragán.
Andrew William Schmidt.
Ivan Seth Vargas.
Alonso Mendoza Meraz.
Luis Donaldo Acosta.
Jalen Rose DeShazer.
Owen Cabrera.
Luis Felipe Magaña.
Jennifer Garcia Felipe.
Christian Raymond Emerton.
Dania Alejandra Rodríguez Carrillo.
Michael Andrew Pomeroy.
Gerardo Moisés Anguiano.
Max Thomas Hunter.
John Warner McClemmy.
Edgar Alexis Apolinar.
Briar Justin Appleberry.
Lanae Rose Rodriguez.
Jake Matthias Groth.
Viridiana Garcia.
Joseph Michael Zachman Mers.
Nakia Tanzuka.
Salvador Anguiano Madrigal.
Natalie Jean Holsterman.
Bryce Ammon Fowler.
Brendan Richard Howard.
Iridian Salcedo Rodriguez.
Carl Nathan Brandt.
Rosa Espinosa Robles.
Hudson Hawkins Anthony Riggin.
Fernando Mendoza.
Rosabel Gonzalez.
Lisbeth Valencia.
Marta Toral.
Stephanie Zarate Sanchez.
Emmanuel Rojo.
Pause for just a sec. We have to go back up. Julian Christian Hernandez.
Len Martinez.
Jesús Villanueva.
Bianca Isel Guzman.
Miguel Medina Carrión.
Mackenzie Nicole Olaga.
Iván García.
Guadalupe Montserrat Almanza Bernal.
Christian Alexander Rivera.
Evelyn Cortés Solorio.
María Lupita Torres.
Yamilet Garcia Ramírez.
Valerie Rios Loreto.
Vanessa Lisette Ramírez.
Jennifer Guadalupe Hernandez Carballo.
Clara Isela Casares.
Fidel Mata Rodriguez.
Charlene Giselle Ramirez.
Jennifer Annalí Felipe Escalante.
Alejandra Cruz Caballero.
Here, I'll take that.
Maguiber Fernando Bravo Ramírez.
Gabriel Garcia Hernandez.
Jerissa Nicole Fish. Haley Lynn Lopeman. Jaden Madison Alamazcor.
Jessica Rose Albin.
This time, I'd like to have the class of 2017 Senior Senate please join me on stage. Jillian, Peyton, I need you up here too as well. So you'll have them rise first, and then you'll have them move.
Class of 2017, please stand up. It's time to move our tassels from right to left. And please join us in singing the alma mater.
my treasure. You are my treasure. You are my treasure. Yeah, you are treasure. You are my treasure. You are my treasure. You are my golden sun. You are my treasure. You can make you my treasure come true. You are my treasure.
The preceding has been a special presentation of the NCW Life Channel. This broadcast of the 2017 commencement ceremony of Wenatchee High School has been made possible by these fine sponsors. Alignment Pros, committed to excellence. Alpine Home Inspections, for all your inspection needs. Bay Equity Home Loans, your home for loans. Cashmere Valley Bank, the little bank with a big circle of friends. Caldwell Banker Levine, the most trusted name in real estate. Discount Auto Glass, gets it done right the first time. Dr. David Parks, your best smile starts here. Global Car Care, we speak your car's language. Merry Maids, relax, it's done. Osprey Rafting Company, your river company. Papa Murphy's, bringing families together through food people love. Parsons Photography, celebrating 70 years of capturing smiles. Screaming Octopus Massage, connecting mind and soul. Smitty's Pancake House, where friends have been meeting for over 50 years. The Rack, where we play every day. And United Way of Chelan and Douglas Counties, Youth United. Thanks for joining us on the NCW Life Channel, your local television station.